to buy a big screen TV. Most on the market are smart televisions.
Once I press this button, everything I say into this device is getting recorded.
Elon Musk once again revolutionized an industry with his breakthrough innovation. This time, other than transportation, space exploration, or artificial intelligence, he is going to target a product that would dominate the living rooms of people worldwide. And he is doing that at an unbeatable price of $100 for his cutting-edge smart TV, to shake up an industry long controlled by major brands with increasingly expensive offerings. But what does a $100 smart TV from Elon Musk really look like? Is it a stripped-down gimmick or a game-changing masterpiece? Let's dive into the design and discover how Musk is challenging the status quo with simplicity and innovation. Design. Designing a $100 smart TV that is all about simplicity and functionality, not some expensive materials or ultra-thin designs to jack up the prices. In Musk's way, minimalist but modern, which gave a high-definition screen that yielded very impressive picture quality without the overkill of ornamentation. It may not have the contrast or black levels of a $5,000 OLED, but it is clear and sharp, impressively adequate for everyday viewing at this price point. The frame is sleek and solid, made of lightweight material that makes it easy to mount or move. While the high-end brands boast bezels that are almost invisible, Musk's is more of a minimal border that works for any room without taking too much attention from the screen. There is no chunky back or loud branding. Instead, it is unexpectedly subtle, with just the merest hint of showing the logo. The approach consequently prioritizes excellent viewing experiences over aesthetics that will not improve anything. Musk was, therefore, streamlining the TV design to provide high-quality entertainment for customers without charging more money for features that would not add much value to performance. Elon Musk's vision goes beyond affordability. The real game-changer lies in the advanced technology powering this smart TV, promising to transform home entertainment as we know it. Let's dive into the features that are setting a new standard in the industry. Features. It also comes with advanced features in smart TVs, spearheaded by its software innovations and powered by AI. Such a piece of technology is that functionality exceeds all others beyond the usual and with class. The smart TV runs a custom operating system, Neural Interface OS or NIOS, which is different from other smart TV software, which generally uses slow performance and cluttered interfaces. Unlike the competition, NIOS is a sleekly designed, fully integrated interface with ease of use and functionality. The most impressive thing about this OS is how it fits into a smart home environment. Its integration with Tesla's ecosystem products, such as solar panels and the Powerwall, immediately made it a perfect companion for those who had already fallen into Musk's technological world. However, the list goes endless for this versatile operating system, which even synchronizes well with Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, and Apple HomeKit, positioning NIOS among the leaders in home automation. This smart TV's voice command feature uses advanced natural language processing to easily run complex commands on the set. That will enable users to tell the TV, with ease, things like, turn on Netflix and play the latest episode of my favorite show, or find sci-fi movies released in the past 3 years using such an advanced AI system. This voice function has shown how developed Tesla's AI systems are to make this interface as user-friendly and intuitive as possible. The TV responds promptly and reliably, offering a welcome respite for those who have grown tired of clunky smart TV interfaces. The most astonishing thing about this low-cost smart TV is the connectivity features. Musk has embedded the Starlink capability into the device, which will enable a user who has a Starlink satellite dish to connect directly without any additional external gadgets. This might be revolutionary in giving internet access to people living in very interior or rural areas, and will stream with the best quality without depending on a local provider or weak signals. The integration of Starlink basically represents his long-term vision for making high-speed internet available in every corner of the world. This smart television is unique on many counts because it has direct satellite internet integration, hence being unparalleled in terms of accessibility. With these additional advanced features, Musk's smart TV redefines the boundaries of what we expect from a television. Coupled with an unparalleled viewing experience, this smart TV tucks in cutting-edge technology along with a user-friendly design. Resolution and display technology. First of all, one could expect Musk's smart TV to have something outdated in terms of tech. Quite to the contrary, it does not have the contrast of an OLED or QLED, but on the screen lies a sharp 4K LED display with big luminosity and color vibrancy. It feels amazing to behold such quality visuals in a less than $100 device, while 4K resolution is still becoming the standard across modern smart TVs. Musk's team has managed to do this by developing innovative, cost-effective manufacturing processes that keep production expenses low, without compromising quality for everyday streaming, gaming, or live TV viewing. For casual gamers, the display proves more than satisfactory. Although not marketed specifically as a gaming TV, its response time and refresh rate are good enough for recreational players. The lag is minimal when playing on platforms like Xbox or PlayStation. The amazing thing about Musk's smart TV is that it will come with integrated cloud gaming through various partnerships with cloud gaming services. For the first time, users can stream games directly to their TVs without using a console. This places gaming front and center for younger audiences or budget-conscious families and provides substantial value to an affordable device without additional hardware costs. This TV doesn't just challenge the visual standards of the industry, it redefines how we experience sound. Let's explore how Musk's innovation delivers an audio experience that rivals even premium models. Audio quality. While most budget models rely on small built-in speakers, the audio is one of the strongest points of this television. So, Musk and his team developed an advanced system that can produce crystal clear, full-bodied sound. The most impressive thing, considering its relatively affordable price, is it supports Dolby Atmos, among other sophisticated smart TV audio formats. The audio settings can be adjusted according to one's preference in order to set up a perfect atmosphere. Though the TV can easily be connected with external speakers or sound systems, its internal audio system is good enough for everyday viewing. App compatibility and content. It comes pre-installed with some popular streamers, including Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, and Disney+. However, the genius behind this gadget is a bit from Elon Musk's creation of its AI-driven content curation system that aggregates recommendations across platforms, suggesting what fits your taste and preference in terms of viewing. The personalized recommendation engine does away with the need to toggle between the different services. For those tired of all the app hopping, it's a godsend. This feature of Musk's smart TV will be well received by any viewer who respects privacy. Where most modern connected TVs track data on users for advertisement targeting, this particular model has been made to reduce tracking. Strict privacy controls will be implemented, including an option to opt out of data sharing altogether. Given Musk's very outspoken views on AI and digital privacy, it is not a surprise that he has made sure to create one of the most privacy-friendly smart TVs out there. That also guarantees that consumers' viewing data won't flow to third-party companies or pop up as invasive advertising on screen. The response from the industry was immediate and fierce, with many competitors trying to work out how the team at Musk's company had been able to realize such advanced features and specs on a $100 smart TV. Impact on the market. The product is a serious threat to established manufacturers who have long relied on fat profit margins. According to analysts, Musk's smart television will make major brands rethink their pricing strategies and probably cut costs to remain competitive. The smart TV market had grown a bit stale, with only incremental year-over-year improvements and very little innovation. But with Musk's foray into the industry, some would say the game is a whole different ballgame, a revolutionary transformation in home entertainment. Public reaction has been just as enthusiastic. The pre-orders for the smart TV were sold out in virtually a flash, as millions wished to possess a device that married reasonable prices with advanced features. Social networks are abuzz, with excited opinions from technology reviewers, analysts, and end users over what this means for the future of entertainment at home. It would seem that Musk has tapped into a demand for high-quality, reasonably priced technological products that many prominent companies have overlooked for years. For Musk, this is not just about selling televisions. It is part of a larger effort to democratize access to advanced technology. He has said for a long time that his big goal is to democratize sophisticated technology, making it available to people of different socio-economic backgrounds. With this smart TV, Musk has again shown that big features do not have to carry big price tags. What will the future hold for this revolutionary product? Elon Musk's $100 smart TV is not only affordable, but a game-changing affair. Releasing such a cheap model, Musk breaks into the electronic world, changing the game. Usually, high-end brands have their prices, but Musk undercuts to win the market share. But that would be the less than obvious part of such a move. As industry analysts maintain, the repercussions of such aggressive pricing will domino across different categories of technology. The value proposition would turn out to be strong, perhaps in such a manner that consumer expectations would change to force innovation upon other manufacturers. Musk is also doing pretty much what he did at Tesla. He came in with an entry-level product to get market share, then moved to a high-end product for richer customers. This two-pronged approach helped him increase his market penetration rapidly while maximizing profit margins. Its influence will not stop in the living room, as this affordable smart TV sets the way consumers think about and use technology in general. Accessibility will also ensure increased adoption of smart home devices and IoT products across demographics. Whether a person is a technology lover, a budget-oriented customer, or somebody looking for an upgrade to view content with better quality, this revolutionary TV marks a quantum leap in the journey of making the latest technology more mainstream. It will probably be remembered for many years, together with other products that are opening new frontiers for home entertainment. In a move to challenge the traditional wisdom in the TV business, Musk not only reshapes the consumer electronics landscape, but also opens a new wave of competitive pricing and innovative features within the technology industry. This groundbreaking TV is more than just a gadget. It's Musk's entry point into a larger technological revolution. Let's uncover how this device could reshape not just entertainment, but the entire tech ecosystem as we know it. The broader impacts on Musk's TV. Here, in more detail, is the innovative TV project Elon Musk, which is actually a gateway to a greater technological ecosystem, just like Apple did with the iPhone and Amazon with its Kindle and Alexa devices. This TV will be able to bring Musk's ecosystem to millions of customers at an unimaginably low price, very similar to the way that Apple promotes items like the iPad, but very much contrarian to the premium pricing of Apple. Musk wants quality technology available and affordable to help grow his ecosystem. This smart television is also very affordable, and that makes it penetrate the markets that are not able to afford the most recent technology. For example, those with a tight budget might not care about new tech products. By offering premium features at a modest cost, Musk's strategy transcends mere disruption, democratizing access to advanced technology. Musk's vision seems to be one big network. All his technology, from solar to electric vehicles and even space, would work seamlessly with each other. It's more than just a television, it is also a path toward the completely connected home, with built-in software that interfaces easily with Tesla's Powerwall, Starlink, and even future SpaceX products. Imagine a house where your television could talk with your solar panels, modulate energy consumption by usage patterns, and directly connect to Starlink for streaming, gaming, and even communication. This smart TV could be the central hub of a Musk-driven smart home of the future, where every device and appliance would seamlessly connect with each other. Starlink integration alone is an innovation. By integrating Starlink directly into this smart television, Musk is extending high-speed internet access to rural and underserved areas, a development that could be transformative for developing regions. This is how Musk addresses one of the most critical global problems: digital inequality. For millions worldwide, accessing reliable internet remains a daily struggle due to infrastructure limitations or prohibitive costs. The beauty of a Starlink-connected TV would be that people in very rural areas could finally avoid traditional ISPs and get quality streaming, online education, and even telehealth services. The social impact could be huge here. By embedding Starlink connectivity in a widely accessible, low-cost product, Musk democratizes internet access, possibly connecting communities to the digital world in ways they never thought possible. This version retains the original meaning, but reworks sentences and changes a few words with synonyms for clarity and variation. The text now flows more dynamically, as one can see by the varied lengths and structures of the sentences, which improves readability. The competitive response from other major players in the industry. The interest in the smart TV market has been great, especially for companies like Samsung, LG, and Sony. Lately, however, with Elon Musk jumping into the pool, things have gotten a little tight for these giants. At an affordable price with impressive capabilities, Musk's smart TV is raising pressure on established companies to lower their prices and boost innovation. All of this sounds so much easier said than done. Ordinarily, manufacturers of smart TVs would have normally relied on incremental annual updates with modest improvements to maintain high prices and profits. However, disruptive innovation by Musk is breaking that model and forcing his competitors to cut costs, introduce new technologies at similar price points, or lose significant market share. These companies have invested a fortune in state-of-the-art manufacturing processes and are finding themselves up against a product bringing cutting-edge technology to the masses at a fraction of the cost. In the near term, we may well see some competitors rush to build budget versions of their smart TVs, trying to piggyback off consumer excitement for Musk's cheap products. There's just one problem. Can they match Musk's efficient production methods and low-cost structure? Musk was able to attain low pricing through advanced Tesla manufacturing techniques, economies of scale, and in-house innovations. Competitors that don't have the same type of infrastructure face an uphill climb in matching the scale without sacrificing quality or seriously digging into profit margins. This smart TV could also trigger interest in smart home technology from an unexpected angle. Conventional smart home ecosystems have been centered around voice-activated speakers, lighting, and security. But the idea of a smart TV as the center of the smart home is new. It would appear Musk is willing to test that theory with a more powerful operating system and compatibility with all major voice assistants. The Musk TV could just become the central control for an entire home, making the interactions of users with other devices seamless. Imagine being able to operate lights, thermostats, appliances, and security cameras from a single interface on your TV, and a sophisticated voice command system executing your every command. This could mark a sea change in how smart TVs are perceived by consumers, not just as entertainment devices, but as a command center for smart homes. With Musk's background in artificial intelligence, including projects like OpenAI, Neuralink, and Tesla's autopilot system, this smart TV could very well integrate quite a bit of advanced AI. And with the ability to continuously update software, he could always come up with new features that are AI-driven and tune automatically to the user's preferences. Perhaps the ability to use data to predict what users want to watch or suggest content based on mood, time of day, and viewing habits. With every new day making technology more personal and intuitive, Musk TV might just set a new bar on how smart a TV understands and caters to the needs of its users. Gaming. Although Musk's smart TV is not actually a gaming device, it may be a game changer in the industry. With cloud gaming compatibility, it just outshines all other smart TVs in the same price range. Cloud gaming has been a point of interest for tech giants, including Google with Stadia, Microsoft with xCloud, and Nvidia with GeForce Now. By opening cloud gaming to anything but a console, Musk is making it available to a great many more consumers who are considered casual gamers, not ready or willing to invest in high-end, expensive setups. Huge for budget gamers, this opens an entirely new class of users that would otherwise not engage with cloud gaming services. This is while creating a use case where game developers and platforms alike will sit up and take notice of Musk's device to better speak with their customers for greater and more inclusive gaming communities. Success in this regard has huge growth potential, possibly fundamentally changing the experience and user interaction with video games altogether. Could Musk's groundbreaking smart TV redefine not just how we play, but how we learn? The possibilities are as bold as the man himself. Educational technology. With Musk's smart TV, the impact in the field of educational technologies can definitely be huge now that the integration of Starlink has come. Most underprivileged areas do have poor access to quality educational content. By giving them this low-cost TV with high-speed internet, Musk is offering them a device with which teaching remotely would be child's play. Imagine lessons, educational content, and interactive courses for students in remote areas at their fingertips in real time without laptops or tablets. With only a few integrations in terms of partnerships regarding educational content, this smart TV will become one of the vital distance learning tools for acquiring skills in many different age groups. Potential role in healthcare sector. Another contribution that smart TVs shouldn't ignore is in the health industry. As more people start to use telemedicine, there is an increasing demand for devices that enable patients to interface with medical practitioners from the comfort of their homes. A TV with Starlink connectivity would be able to connect those living in badly served areas to doctors, further opening up medical access. It could be television on which the elderly, in residence or rural areas, speak with physicians and specialists via video calls, view health-rated applications, and provide timely medical consultation. For immobile patients, having a health portal on their TVs could be an innovation, a device used by Musk for something other than pure entertainment. Implications of this product on privacy and data security. Elon Musk has always been very concerned about the privacy of his users, and that extends to smart TVs. While many of the devices that line the market now rely on the collection of immense amounts of data, Musk's smart television is designed for users to limit or completely shut off sharing. What makes this more interesting is that many modern smart TVs are designed to collect user data for targeted advertising or for monitoring viewer habits. Musk's take is, therefore, in line not only with his technological worldview, but also with the growing section of consumers who are sensitive about the use of their personal data. What really deserves further discussion is how this product could affect data security. It is here that Musk's commitment to privacy and security can raise the bar high in the industry and force other manufacturers to pay due attention to user protection with rigid protocols for data security. Musk has just proven that a device can be designed with user privacy in mind without giving up functionality. This could catalyze a trend toward more secure smart TVs as consumers increasingly demand transparency and accountability in how their data is managed. If Musk's smart TV can maintain a high level of security with all the features, then it will raise the bar higher for regulatory bodies and industry leaders in terms of privacy in smart TVs. What does it mean for advertisers? Smart TVs have traditionally been built to track the user's habits through built-in mechanisms and use that information for targeted advertisements. Musk's approach is very privacy-first, which may alter that paradigm considerably and force advertisers to rethink their way of creating ads. While the loss of this data might make advertisers nervous, there's arguably an upside for those that will also be promoting on a channel favoring high quality as opposed to highly invasive advertising. There could be a way that Musk's smart TV will offer novel, less intrusive ways for brands and customers to connect to new, quality content and user experiences rather than data exploitation. Musk's smart TV is about more than just convenience and cost. It's about changing the game for privacy, advertising, and even the environment. How does this new approach not only disrupt industries, but also lead us toward a more sustainable future? Environmental implications of Musk's smart TV. With the leadership of Elon Musk, this technology shifted much towards sustainability. An approach to making affordability greener includes his tapping of efficient manufacturing processes, recyclable materials, and energy-efficient technologies. Musk is implementing technology that serves his clients with as small an ecological footprint as possible for his gadgets, while allowing eco-conscious users to find goods made based on similar values without asking for premiums over regular products. His commitment to sustainable manufacturing practices has raised the bar within the technology industry and may be able to influence other companies to create more affordable and greener products. Apart from individual devices, Tesla integrates all of the solar products into one ecosystem, fostering renewable energy and reducing mankind's dependence on traditional sources of power. Elon Musk's $100 smart TV is symbolic of the disruptive turn that the technological world may suddenly take if innovations employ quality, really affordable technologies that can send ripples along many dimensions. How Musk's smart TV is affecting the global economy. The $100 smart TV will indeed have an economic impact, but it is a matter of looking from the perspective of global markets in mature countries, where the habitants are used to paying more, especially for modern gadgets with leading technology. People in developing countries have similar barriers due to the financial situation or absence of internet connections. Elon Musk's affordable smart TV is targeted at changing this existing order by offering a better product, its price within the reach of more people. The accessibility not only widens people's horizons concerning technology, but also gives economic vitality to regions of the world where the uptake of technology has traditionally been slow. Moreover, with built-in Starlink functionality, this smart TV can now serve areas previously unreachable to conventional internet service providers. Most developing and rural areas have stable internet connections that drastically limit the digital growth and economic development they can achieve. By embedding the capabilities of Starlink directly in smart TV, Musk is opening ways to people and small businesses in these areas so that they can enter the global digital market, get access to information, and establish new sources of income through telecommuting, e-commerce, and other remote opportunities. This shift in technological availability could translate into better efficiency, new business opportunities, and a more integrated global economy. Partnerships that Musk's smart TV could foster. Yet, with Starlink bringing millions online, the collaborations with content providers and streaming services could be endless. This smart TV is very attractive at a presumably relatively low price, so Netflix, Disney+, or Amazon Prime would have every reason to cooperate with Elon Musk and either preload their applications on the device or give some proprietary content in an effort to double or even triple their market, especially in areas of the world where these services aren't quite as popular. Other combinations that could work are educational content platforms like Khan Academy and Coursera, along with language learning services such as Duolingo. Musk's smart TV would be particularly useful, given its potential as an educational tool in remote areas. The $100 smart TV would also hold promise for cooperation with public and private educational organizations, particularly in developing areas with Starlink connectivity. This would eventually provide schools and universities with the chance to offer classes and courses virtually via the TV and would facilitate higher education in resource-constrained regions. For instance, think of universities collaborating with Musk to make the classes available on these TVs for students who cannot afford a laptop or reliable internet. This could be that form of smart TV that will be commonplace in classrooms, where students can, in an economical and reliable way, connect to online resources and learning communities from anywhere in the world. This is well beyond the content providers and learning institutions. The integration of Starlink will help digital health, wellness, and telemedicine companies by serving the need for access to healthcare in far-flung areas. This smart television, in collaboration with health professionals, can easily allow the usage of consultations with patients in distant locations, like health condition monitoring through apps, or virtual participation in fitness classes and mental health sessions. In this way, Musk's TV could make much more of a difference than just simple entertainment. It could literally improve many people's lives. What if Musk's smart TV isn't just about innovation, but also revolutionizing how we connect, heal, and even question the world around us? The final twist might just redefine everything. A platform for unfiltered content. Elon Musk's smart TV is innovative and does more than just entertain people. It is a game changer in media consumption and information dissemination. Being an ardent advocate for free speech and open dialogue, this device might just turn into a platform for unfiltered content. Musk has long been vocal about his skepticism regarding media bias and censorship. With an independent platform using Starlink, it is not unimaginable that he just might change our view on news and consumption of media. This smart television being a channel into direct, unmediated content, giving its users access to a wide perspective that traditional gatekeepers could only keep them away from. This could be a gateway to Musk's other ambitions too. With Tesla branding and the integration of Starlink, users might be more interested in Musk's big picture. Those who adopt this smart TV might later be more open toward Tesla products, from solar panels to electric vehicles, becoming part of Musk's sustainable energy ecosystem. In another way, this smart TV is a gateway to Musk's vision of the future, where it places users at an interesting juncture: affordable connected technology and sustainable living. In a nutshell, Elon Musk's $100 smart TV does not stop at technological innovation alone, but will serve as a change enabler across multiple industries, from home entertainment and internet access to gaming, education, and health, among many others. The device reflects his commitment to accessible technologies that prioritize the user experience, privacy, and sustainability. It could change what consumers expect from their tech, raise the bar for all other companies, and force the older brands to be more innovative, further reduce prices, and give more concern to privacy. To the simple user, the end consumer, and one interested in the future of the internet and smart homes, this smart TV is one of those pivotal products that might change everything. This version sustains the same message, but just reconstructs the sentences slightly differently and with some synonyms of the words so as to give it a fresh angle on the topic. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next.